Today I want to make a video on why I love the carnivore diet or why I am enjoying it. I think that's also important to make as a video when you start on this journey is the reason why you enjoy doing it. And because I have watched many videos from other people that I follow who are in the carnivore community, uh, what I learned of the carnivore diet is that um, the right food pyramid for a human, that it's the right human diet. It's how we're supposed to eat as a species. And you're gonna laugh, but this was a funny moment for me when I truly realized that this is a real human diet. How that happened for me, that realization. And it's kind of a bit funny. So I'm subscribed to Dr. Shafi, and I was in the live chat. So he does a weekly Q&A, and I was in the live chat and he was talking about why we are carnivores. And he said as a species we are carnivores. And I know I always knew that. I know that we are a carnivore species. So he said, because we're carnivores, we're supposed to eat carnivore. And I was like, I paused for I paused for a second for myself. Like, yeah, that's true. We are a carnivore species. So because we're because our species is called carnivore, our teeth so our teeth are proof that we are carnivores. We have corner teeth. Our teeth are designed to eat meats, to eat animal products. That's how God created us to be, right? So God made us perfect the way that we are. He designed our teeth to eat meat. And I always knew that truth within me. I always knew that truth, but I never thought further than that. I never came to think further about it. I always had this belief like, yeah, we are a carnivore species. Our teeth are proof of that, our corner teeth. Um, right? And the way that the shape of our teeth are to bite and to grind meat to digest it. So that's as far I always thought. And then it was a moment like, oh yeah. Oh, why did I not think of that? Why did I never thought further than that? And that was like, not that I am stupid, not that I am a slow learner or something, but that was like a light bulb moment. Like the name speaks for itself, right? The name speaks for itself. We are a carnivore species. Our teeth are the proof of that we're carnivores, that we have them to eat meat. And I never thought any further than that. It never hit me further than that. And that was, and I needed to hear it from him. I needed to hear it from him to have that realization. So it took another, it doesn't matter who it is, it took another person for me to, for my brain, for my mind to realize, like, yeah, you're a carnivore species. Your teeth are proof of it that you're a carnivore. They are designed to eat meats, to digest meats as nutrition, as a human nutrition. So you are, the right diet is carnivore. That's why you're called a carnivore. I mean, it's really weird to me that we have to come to this journey to realize that. Like, it's like, and I felt like, have I, and because I had that light bulb moment, I was like, have I been asleep all that time? Like, is that what those other foods do with you, that you don't think of the things that are logic, and that are logic? Like, I have been noticing, I started the 1st October this year, so I am now 7.5 weeks into the carnivore lifestyle. And during that time, I have started to notice that my dream time is different. I have different types of dreams. For example, I used to have really weird dreams and sometimes nightmares, and now my dreams are evolving into a more realistic type of life dreams. And I also have these uh, prophetic dreams, or how should I say that, future dreams, dreams about the future, like God is showing me in my dream time, this is what you should know. And I can give a good example of that was a message from God for me through dream time. Since I've been on carnivore, is that when I saw my mom and my sister, and they saw my results so far, that they were shocked that I already look a lot slimmer, and that my face, that my face shape is becoming better too. Uh, that same day, that night, I dreamed that I was visiting them, and they made me eat carbs like crazy in that dream. They forced me to eat carbs in my dream. It was all green foods. It was potatoes, pasta, all kind of stuff. And I thought that is like God letting me know that they are not really supporting me in it. That was Spirit, the Holy Spirit's way of saying, like, yeah, they see your results, but they still want you to eat the old way. They still want you to eat vegetables. They still want you to eat potatoes. They still want you to eat this. They still want you to eat that. That was what my message was from the Holy Spirit in dream time. And that's not to talk negative of them, but I think that when you're on this carnivore lifestyle, is that Spirit, the Holy Spirit or God is going to give you dream messages. At least that's what's happening for me. And then I also had dreams about the future. When I am an influencer, a famous influencer, and I am traveling the world looking for a new home. So in those dreams, I'm traveling to see a real estate agent and look for a home. And it's always in a high building, like in a skyscraper or something. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I still drink some cola zero, and when they don't have cola zero, I take the usual one or the light one. They didn't have the light cola, so I had to buy the regular one. But normally I still drink cola zero. Sorry. I'd rather be honest, but for the rest I am 98% carnivore. I'm gonna show later if I can upload it to YouTube what's in my fridge now, what I bought. I bought some eggs, I bought some rasped mozzarella cheese to do on top of my eggs because my stool is too hard. So I need some more fats in my diet this week. So that's why I bought that cheese to have a bit of more of fats. And this week I'm going to go to the butcher to buy a half kilo of bacon. I'm gonna buy ground beef meatballs, and I'm also gonna buy ground beef hamburgers because I need more fat in my diet because my stool is too hard today. So I need to add fats. So I tried to eat the lion diet, but uh, yeah, my stool is not doing well on it the third week because I did lion diet 2 weeks. I have done the lion diet 2 weeks, 1 month carnivore, and then 2 weeks the lion diet. And I'm really proud of that. That I felt like, am I gonna keep up with that eating lion diet just steak? But I did it 2 weeks, guys. I could do it 2 weeks, but I made a vow to myself that I'm gonna listen to my body what it needs. You know, if my stool says, okay, you need more fats, then I'm gonna go back to standard carnivore to have more fats. Uh, if it becomes too fluidy, too loose, then I'm gonna do the lion diet again. Then I'm gonna incorporate more steak. And I only eat when I have to, like when I'm hungry. I do not force myself to eat. Uh, I'm used to that. I'm used to eating only when I'm hungry. And I am not a big eater. I never been a big eater. Like I eat normal portions. And a portion for me is like 2 eggs or 3 eggs, depending on how hungry I am. And one steak, like this morning I had, no, at noon I had 2 steaks. As breakfast, I had a Greek yogurt, vanilla, and 2 slices of crispy bacon. That was with our coffee. That was my breakfast. Then at noon, I had 2 steaks. And then tonight, I'm going to bake my other steak that I have left and maybe 2 or 3 ground beef meatballs together with it. I will see. It depends how hungry I'm gonna be because I notice really quickly when my stomach says I have enough for the day. And I listen to my body then. I do not, if I don't eat all day that I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat that. I'm just gonna drink some coffee, drink some water, have a bit of soda, but I am not going to force myself to eat if my stomach says no. Um, Also, what I love about it is that, how should I say this? Is that when you learn about carnivore, is that everybody has been eating their whole life the wrong way. And when you look at other communities like the vegan community, the keto community, the paleo community, the standard American diet community, you know, I notice a lot that the carnivore community is not like those other communities. Like when you are in other communities, people can be really judgmental. Uh, and that is something that you don't see in the carnivore community, that people are judgmental. Like these people in this community realize that we all been eating the wrong way. Everybody, every person on the planet has learned the wrong foods, have learned to eat the wrong way. And so people are not going to judge each other then. But when you are in another community, you always get judged. Like, you don't really follow the rules. You're not supposed to eat that. You're not supposed to drink that. Uh, yeah, yeah, you know how that goes sometimes, right? I don't have to explain it. So people realize that we all been eating the wrong way and nobody is judging each other. Like everybody accepts each other as they are. And you don't see that in other communities. So I find that a huge positive. And people also don't judge you if you don't do it perfectly because we know that, like, I am 46 years old and I have to change 46 years of eating the wrong way. And that's half of my lifetime. Like, I need to change half my lifetime of eating the wrong way. And I knew that when I was gonna start on this, I'm really realistic with myself as Nadine, you're not gonna get this perfect from you're not gonna get this perfect like in a few months you're gonna look the way you're supposed to look. This is gonna take time. This is not a quick fix. This is something that takes much longer time for to change as a person with it. Like it's not just the food. I also find it's mental health and it's emotional health and it's spiritual health. Because like the mental health is what I noticed, what I also wanted to say is that I have noticed that my way of thinking my thought patterns are already changing. I sometimes have realizations that about things, about people. Like my brain is giving me a realization about certain things, but also about people that I come in contact with. That our brain, I have talked about this on my Twitter, that our brain is a conscious being. I'm going to give an example. This week, last week, I had this thought coming in from my mind, from my brain, saying to me, I would like you to move your body. I would like you to do your daily steps. So I listened to my body. I felt the need to move my body. I felt the need to do my daily steps. And then this week, I had a thought from my mind, my brain, and it was saying to me, you should use your hand weights, your light weights. So these, right? These. So this is how I look today. I lost. I look slimmer than the last time I filmed. It said to me, use your light weights to move when you do your steps, right? And I thought in myself, like, wait a minute, my brain, my mind lets me know I should use these when I do my daily steps. And that is when I realized our brain is a conscious being. You know, when they say your body has three brains, right? Your body has three brains: the mind, the heart, and the stomach are the three brains that we have. And with that happens, I realized our brain is a conscious being, our heart is a conscious being, and our stomach is a conscious being. Three in one. The physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. So the mind is a mental, the heart is a emotional, and the stomach is a spirit, where the Holy Spirit, our soul resides. And I thought about that. This is the chakra. So the solar chakra is here. If you know anything about chakras, the solar chakra is here. And the solar chakra represents the ego, identity, and confidence. I thought that was amazing. And I knew that we have three brains in our physical body, but I would never see them as a conscious being. My brain, my mind is communicating with me. Since I am on the carnivore diet, and that might freak some people out, uh, But that is what I am experiencing. My brain is communicating with me. Since I am on the carnivore diet, it's letting me know what it wants or what it wants me to do. That might freak some people out, but that is the truth, I swear. My dreams are also changing. I should write all these things down that I experience. And I'm gonna write it all down in my journal that I have. I'm gonna write those things down in my journal that I experience. So that is what I love about it. It's the first time ever in my life I have to look out. I'm gonna end this video because I already have 26 minutes and it's always every half hour that it records. Uh, and I'm gonna have to divide this video in two parts because I can only upload 15 minutes. So I'm gonna divide it in two parts, this video. And yeah, that is what I experienced, guys. It may be freaky to some people, but I wanna be honest with everybody what I experienced with this diet. What I also have noticed lately is that I am sometimes uh headache. Sometimes I have headaches. Sometimes I also feel lightheaded. If anybody knows what that means, being lightheaded on the carnivore diet, let me know. That I feel lightheaded, like I am going to faint or something. Maybe there is something that I should eat or do, right? Let me know what that means, being lightheaded on the carnivore diet. Uh, I get headaches, but they also go away, the headaches. Um, I do not experience constipation, so I'm still doing really good on it on the diet. Um, yeah, I'm gonna end it here so that I can do it in two parts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and then next time I'm gonna talk about um, what I hope will change about my health with a carnivore diet. That's going to be the next video. Bye, and thank you for watching, and also thank you for subscribing to my channel. Bye.